Honorable Ministers, senior government officials, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our 21st post-cabinet press briefing. Allow me at this juncture to invite the Honorable Minister of Information, Publicity and Broadcasting Services, Dr. Soda, to present today's cabinet highlights. Over to you, Minister.
Thank you, Chief Secretary. I will go straight to make my presentation. Today, the 30th June 2026, His Excellency the President, Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, chaired the 21st Cabinet meeting, and the following issues, among others, were considered and approved. Cabinet noted and approved the nutrition financing strategy, which was presented by Honorable Vice President General Retired Dr. CGDN Chiwenga as Chairman of the Cabinet Committee on Food Security and Nutrition. Cabinet noted with satisfaction the progress that has been achieved in improving food security and nutrition, resulting in the reduction of hunger across the country. The country's global hunger index score improved from 35.5 in 2000 to 20.9 in 2025, attributable to effective interventions such as the Fumvudza Intwasa, improved access to essential inputs, the food deficit and drought mitigation program, and interventions by the First Lady, Her Excellency Dr. Auxilia Mnangagwa in championing local traditional food systems. Cabinet noted that the nutrition gains are threatened by the increasing consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages and fast foods, leading to rising rates of obesity, overweight, and diet-related non-communicable diseases. The nutrition financing strategy will therefore increase resources towards nutrition and non-communicable disease prevention programs through the deployment of resources from sugar-sweetened beverages and fast food tax revenue. The funds will be allocated across the following strategic pillars, namely health and nutrition, lands, agriculture and food systems, coordination and program management, human capital development, social protection, water, sanitation and hygiene, advocacy and communication, and research, development and innovation. The pillars comprise specific ministries, departments and agencies that will implement the prioritized action plans through a multi-sectoral architecture. The specific planned interventions include, among others, the following: scaling up nutrition activities with emphasis on first 100 days from pregnancy, primary health care, non-communicable disease prevention programs, food fortification and food safety initiatives, nutrient-dense food production, traditional and climate-resilient food systems, support for smallholder farmers, school health and nutrition programs, nutrition education and skills development, youth nutrition and adolescent health initiatives, community prevention messaging campaigns, behavior change communication programs, consumer education campaigns, nutrition surveillance systems, and nutrition research and evidence generation. Going forward, technical nutrition policies will be translated into accessible and widespread public information. Cabinet noted and approved the Zimbabwe National Quality Policy 2026 to 2030 as presented by the Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development as acting chairman of the Cabinet Committee on National Development Planning. The Zimbabwe National Quality Policy number 2 will provide a coordinated framework for strengthening Zimbabwe's quality infrastructure and engender a competitive and fair business environment, thereby enabling local companies to compete favorably in the regional and international markets. The policy will ensure that goods are produced to agreed standards of measurement through accurate testing and certification. Ultimately, consumers will be protected from unsafe and substandard products. The Zimbabwe National Quality Policy is anchored on 6 pillars as follows: standardization, metrology, accreditation, conformity assessment, technical regulations, and quality promotion and use. The key interventions under the pillars include, among others, the following: enactment of Standards Act to recognize the Standards Association of Zimbabwe as the national standards body, the development and implementation of programs to promote micro, small, and medium enterprises, and strengthening the National Metrology Institute under the Scientific and Industrial Research and Development Center, SEDIC. Additionally, the interventions include offering accreditation services for testing, calibration, certification, and inspection bodies, the development of a national conformity assessment framework, the national technical regulatory framework, and a structured national quality awareness program. A comprehensive monitoring and evaluation framework will underpin policy implementation and results measurement. Cabinet received and noted the update on the mining cadastral registration system as presented by the Minister of Mines and Mining Development, Honorable Dr. Polite Kambamura. The mining cadastre management information system will improve competitiveness in the mining industry in order to attract increased investment through strengthened governance in the administration of mining rights. To date, the Ministry of Mines and Mining Development has a repository of over 60,000 licenses, spanning from blocks of claims, special grants, mining leases, exclusive prospecting orders, and sites, among other permits. The computerized mining title platform will address technical challenges experienced, which includes disputes from overlapping titles and processing delays. Cabinet received and approved the principles for the amendment of the Tobacco Industry and Marketing Act, which was presented by the Minister of Agriculture, Mechanization and Water Resources Development. The resulting act will address the several changes that have occurred in the nature of the industry since the last amendment in 1997. More specifically, the amendment will allow the Tobacco Research Board to trade under a name which shows its expanded scope, including conducting research on both manufactured and unmanufactured tobacco products. The proposed amendments will further enhance the Tobacco Industry Marketing Board's regulatory measures for the industry and align the current act to the provisions of the Public Entities and Corporate Governance Act and the Public Finance Management Act. Cabinet considered and approved the principles for the amendment of the Tobacco Research Act, Chapter 18.21, as presented by the Minister of Agriculture, Mechanization and Water Resources Development, Honorable Dr. Encius Dongwe Masuka. The amendments have been necessitated by the need to reflect the growing and diverse nature of tobacco and associated crops research to provide support to farmers through extension and capacity building, to undertake research on manufactured tobacco, and to provide research services to farmers and other stakeholders. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for presenting today's cabinet highlights. We now move to questions, clarifications.